Last month, I did something that genuinely scared me. I looked at my bank account after 30 days, and I had more money left over than I've had in the past 6 months combined. But here's the twist. I wasn't making more money. I was spending less, a lot less. I challenged myself to live on just $1,500 for an entire month. Rent, food, transportation, everything. One number, 30 days. And what happened completely changed how I think about money. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how I did it, what almost broke me, and the one habit that made all the difference. So let me give you some context. I'm not broke. I have a normal job, I pay my bills on time, but I kept wondering, where does all my money go? I'd get paid, feel okay for a week, and then somehow by the 20th of the month, I was watching my account like a hawk. Sound familiar? So I decided to run a real experiment on myself. I picked a number, $1,500, which covers my rent, groceries, gas, and a small buffer for anything unexpected. No eating out more than twice a week, no impulse Amazon orders, no subscriptions I don't actively use, and I tracked every single dollar, every single one. Here's what the first week looked like, and honestly, it didn't go the way I expected. Week 1 was easy. I was motivated. I meal prepped on Sunday, I skipped Starbucks, I even canceled 2 subscriptions I'd forgotten about. By the end of week 1, I'd spent $340. I was on track. I felt like a genius. Week 2 is where it gets real. My friends wanted to go out for dinner. A sale popped up for something I'd been eyeing for months, and I was tired, the kind of tired where you just want to order DoorDash and not think about it. I slipped twice. A dinner out, $47, a late night food delivery, $22. But here's what I didn't do. I didn't give up. I adjusted the rest of the week. Week 3, something shifted. I stopped thinking about what I was giving up and started noticing what I was gaining. I cooked meals I actually liked. I found free things to do on weekends. I started a small habit of putting $20 cash in an envelope every time I resisted a purchase. By the end of week 3, that envelope had $160 in it. The last week, I didn't feel restricted anymore. I felt in control. I crossed the finish line with $1,480 spent out of my $1,500 budget, $20 to spare. But more importantly, I had $600 sitting untouched in my savings that normally would have just disappeared. Okay, so here's what this experiment actually taught me, and I want you to write these down. I wasn't spending a lot on big things. I was bleeding money on small, invisible purchases. A $4 coffee here, a $12 app there, a $9 fee I forgot to cancel. Once I tracked every dollar, the bleeding stopped, not because I forced myself, but because I could see it happening in real time. Anytime I wanted to buy something that wasn't food or a necessity, I waited 24 hours. You know how many times I actually went back and bought it? Maybe twice. Most impulse purchases just evaporate overnight. Every time I tried to budget before, I just told myself, spend less. That never worked. This time, I had a goal, proved to myself I could do it, and I had a number. Those two things together, that's what made it stick. Now, here's my challenge to you. Pick a number, not my number, your number. Whatever feels tight but doable for your situation. Give yourself 30 days. You don't have to be perfect. I wasn't. You just have to stay aware. And if this video helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow so I can keep making content like this. Subscribe if you're new, because next week, I'm breaking down exactly how I set up my saving system so money moves automatically without me even thinking about it. I'll see you in the next one.